welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Falsehood, intimidation cannot stop my victory at Tribunal. Who is speaking? It is Governor Monday Okpebholo is the one that declares this. That's the current governor of Edo State. The Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has warned that any attempt to interfere with the impartial administration of justice in the ongoing governorship election tribunal case in the state is not only unacceptable but a grave threat to the rule of law and the well-being of our citizens. This was as he expressed serious concerns on over reports of attempts by the opposition People's Democratic Party to manipulate the ongoing case at the governorship election tribunal. Governor Okpebholo noted that the actions, which include witness intimidation, sponsorship of thugs, spreading of fake news, and a premature declaration of victory, are an affront to the very foundation of our justice system. A statement by Fred Itua, Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Edo State, said that Senator Okpebholo specifically said that the judiciary is a cornerstone of our democracy, stressing that its integrity must be upheld at all costs. The governor therefore urged the relevant authorities, including the judiciary, law enforcement agencies, and other state actors, to thoroughly investigate the allegations and take swift and decisive actions against those responsible. Okpebholo said the people of Edo State deserve a tribunal process that is fair, transparent, and accountable. He warned that he will not tolerate any action that undermines the integrity of the tribunal, stressing that Edo people have given him a resounding mandate. In the words of Okpebholo, no amount of intimidation, falsehoods, and media propaganda and paid talks can change God's mandate for Edo people. That is true that the people of Edo State really deserve a tribunal process that is fair, that is transparent, and accountable. Whether it is coming from Okpebholo or any other quarter, that is the right thing, and that is what is expected. So it is expected that the tribunal should sit down without any bias. It should not be induced in any form. Whatever form anybody want to use, either the opposition or the incumbent. What is important is the singular fact that justice must be done in fairness, in equity. You understand? That's the basic thing we are looking at here. Now, looking at the situation on ground now, the tribunal is just starting. How can the opposition will have started intimidation and falsehoods and media propaganda when they are just started, presenting their own case first? So we are looking at war of wars now between the Okpebholo camp and then the Igodalo camp. That's between APC and PDP. Of course, we know both sides will be working on propaganda. Both sides will also want to gaslight the public, trying to buy the sympathy of the public, but that doesn't hold any water before the law, before justice, because justice know no one and it's so fair. Therefore, they should first sheet their sword and keep whatever arsenal they have already. They should just keep them and let the process go without any interference. So they shouldn't pay any talks, because there is this allegation of paying talks in order to change the mandate that God has given to him by the Edo people. The reality remains that there is nothing the talks can do to change the justice, and even if they try to disrupt the tribunal, which I don't think can happen in this situation. Why? Because the person talking is the one in power. The party speaking, they are the one in charge of the administration. How can the opposition go and arrange talk against the federal tribunal that is overseeing the tribunal? I think to some extent, I don't think that is possible. And also, if peradventure there is anything of such as regards intimidation, probably of the judges or the people at the bench, I think, like they said, people at the ends of affairs, the law enforcement agents, should switch into action and begin to check exactly what is going on, and they shouldn't leave any stone unturned, because there are allegations of planning to do a premature declaration of victory, and I don't think that is possible at this point in time, knowing fully well that it is at the end of the case that the victory is, as it were, on part of them, or it is called judgment, will be declared. And I don't think anybody can begin to declare judgment anyhow without being the chairman of the tribunal, and without the input of other further justices that are even sitting on the tribunal. So I think to some extent, probably the politicians are beginning to gaslight now in order to derail the public, trying to bring sensational news, emotional raising of alarm, so that people can buy into their sentiment, and thereby seeing the other party in a different light. Because when they are, accusing them of peddling of fake news, is another issue here. Fake news as regards what? Is it concerning the tribunal, or concerning the presentation of evidence that just started, or the whole thing as a whole? Probably they've gone to see that the tribunal that nobody knows, and then they have decided to make a conclusion and then come out to meet the press and begin to announce. So we're waiting and trying to see what exactly these allegations meant and where the APC is going with this allegation. Especially, the statement that was made by Freddie Tua, that's the chief press secretary to the governor of Edo State. You understand? But there is need for him also not to forget, like he has said, that judiciary is the cornerstone of our democracy. He is stressing that its integrity must be upheld at all costs. I think the ball is in the court of both sides, both parties. That, of course, integrity of the judiciary is very, very important. Both sides shouldn't go and induce the people at the bench, or intimidate them, or begin to harass them or their family members. They shouldn't hold anybody to ransom in order for them to get a favorable judgment. What is important now is to allow free flow of justice, and at the end of the day, let the winner carry the day. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.